Hey there folks, this is DMC Jedi Man Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 4. We're jumping back in today, got a new group of items to show off during the play, but hope everyone has been enjoying the series. Don't forget, if you like my content, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload. Check out my main channel sometime if you like taste tests, trailer reactions, unboxings, and reviews. And feel free to follow DMC Jedi Man's Den on social media. I'm currently on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and Blue Sky. Links, as always, will be in the description below. So let's get this recording started. Starting the recording right now. Okay, now I'll just keep looking at this for a moment. That way I have the reflection to sync it up. I gotta make sure to turn the ringer off on my phone. I realized as I was starting the intro that I didn't do that yet. Don't want a phone call to happen in the middle of recording, so there we go. Okay, let's get the ringer turned off on the phone real quick. Sorry again for forgetting it. It's been a bit since I recorded an episode of this, but definitely excited to get back to it. Okay, and while we're waiting on this to... Or actually, no, I'm not going to start that yet, because I just realized we got to actually set up our... whatever race we're doing. I will crack open my drink, though. Okay. Xfinity Series, it is a road course. Get the short track repaired. And then nothing else matters here, so... Okay, now I'll show off the first group of items, which is this huge stack right here. So, this here is a collection of vintage NASCAR comics by Vortex Comics. Now, I'm not going to showcase every single issue here, but I wanted to show off, the stack as a whole and a few specific issues. Starting with issue number 1, which is Bill Elliott. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but it has a cool hologram of Bill Elliott's car there. Obviously with the Melling name, I believe that's a die-cast car that it shows. And I've got 2 copies of issue number 2, Richard Petty. One with the cover, devoid of anything extra. And another one similar to the one I just showed off that has what appears to be a die-cast car of Richard's 43. Again, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up. Let's see. I'll skip over those ones. This here, though, is issue 6, which is another Bill Elliott focused one. Again, with the hologram on the front. I believe it's the exact same hologram as the one on issue number 1. Then we got, let's see. This one's not really Richard focused, but since his car's on the cover, I'll show it off. This is the Benny Parsons issue number 8. The hologram on the front is less impressive than the others, since this one just says the official comics of NASCAR. Let's see. And then issue number 12 was a Richard Petty special. I'll show that one off. I'll also show issue 13 off, since that's Handsome Harry Gant. They made a Christmas special, which I have to show off because Bill Elliott and Richard Petty, as well as Richard Petty's car, are on the front. The interesting thing about this issue is it has a little special comic at the beginning, complete with, you know, with sleds that they're painted up like our favorite racers' cars, you know. And then after that, it's just 3 issues combined into one. They've got the Bill Elliott one, presumably from issue number 1. And I believe the Bobby Allison one. And then, of course, the Richard Petty one at the back here. I'll show that one off. This is the Daytona 500 story. You can see whose car's on there that makes it, you know, awesome. I mean, technically that number 9 back there looks like it could be Bill Elliott. Then NASCAR Adventures, I do have issue number 2, which was the special Richard Petty issue. Issue number 4 is near and dear to me because it's a Davey Allison one. And issue number 7, the last one I'll show off here, has Mark Martin on the front. You know, like I said, I don't have a complete set, but I have pretty much all the ones I really want. But yeah, those were put out by Vortex Comics in the early 90s, and they are awesome. Okay, now let's get to this road course race.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
Now, I may be wrong in thinking it, but I do believe we'll end up starting the championships today. Maybe? Yeah, we'll give it like a lap or two, trying for a practice lap, and then we'll go on to qualifying. Once we get to the front stretch again, I gotta check something, because I may have messed something up. I don't think I did, though. Actually, I know I didn't. I was gonna say that seems kind of loud, so maybe the TV wasn't muted, but then I'm like, no, I know I muted the TV. I'll probably still check anyway, though, because it does not hurt to double check. Yeah. I'm recording this basically a little less than a week before Thanksgiving. I believe this will drop maybe on Thanksgiving, so if it does, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. But that means we only have a few months until the NASCAR season starts again. With any luck, Chase Elliott might be able to get his second championship. Maybe Bubba could get his first, or who knows? Maybe Eric Jones can wheel that 43 car back to victory lane again. I would certainly be happy about that. Okay. Yeah. Just had to make absolutely sure, but it is definitely coming through the headphones only. That is good. Okay, if we can get our practice goal, then we can see about getting a decent qualifying spot. got a bunch of taste tests I gotta film after I'm done recording this episode. I also want to get episode 2 of Squirrel with a Gun recorded soon. And the next Power Wash Simulator episode. Not the next one that'll drop, mind you. I've got like 3 of them in the can, but the next episode I record of that's going to be starting the Lara Croft DLC. I think by March of next year I should be done with all of Power Wash Simulator, which is amazing. I'm getting semi-close to being done with LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. Like, I've got, I'd say, another 3 or 4 episodes of the story, and then it's all the mop-up. Probably do a little research, figure out what the best characters to use for the flying and vehicle races are. We got the practice goal. Good. Alright. Let's get our qualifying done. So should you buy
Let's go.
Okay. Now, one of the taste tests I'm going to record later on today is the pepperoni ragu pizza. I'll have to record that in 2 parts because I gotta record, you know, the box itself, and then of course the pizza, you know, after it's been cooked. Probably will taste test the second of the Airhead sodas today. I've got Pringles I'm probably gonna do a taste test of today. Might even film the new Lindor truffle one, or one of the new Hershey Kisses ones. Okay, I need to make sure to take a little speed off when I get back to there. I keep going off into the dirt there, and it does not help my time. Like, I don't doubt that I can win this. I seem to be pretty decent at winning on the road courses. Obviously, I wouldn't consider myself a road course ringer. Like, you put me in a road course against Shane Van Gisbergen, Connor Zilich, and I may not come out on top.
Alright now, just like practice, qualifying now. Here we go.
Alright. Here's our run. Okay, that was a good corner. As was that. Okay, that one was good. Had to let off a smidge there. Okay, now here comes the one I gotta let off on. Okay, that was much better. Alright.
Alright, qualifying's over. Good job.
Pole position, just like I figured. Alright, Austin Hill didn't have a good practice. Ryan Sieg has to start the back for an engine change, and I won the pole. Those are the stories for this event. I assume this is going to be a 3-lap race.
Coming to the green, driver. Almost ready now. Green, green, green.
2-lap race, even better. A decent gap. Let off a little more than I wanted to there, but I think I'm fine. I've been hitting my marks on every single other corner so far. Pardon me. Soda always makes me gassy. Alright, 1 lap to go.
White flag is in the air.
But it's not presented by Credit One Bank. A little dirt track in there. Allgaier's up to second now. I like that outcome. Alright. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Good, driver. Way to earn that checker flag.
Alright. Now we'll see what race is ahead of us next. We now have $10 million. That's insane. I'll probably end up having 20 million before the end of the next season. Austin Cindric. I'm always impressed with Stan Lund every time I race, and today was no different. Stan Lund was perfect at Road America. Okay, Truck Series. Okay, short track dirt race at Eldora. Only 2 races left until the playoffs for the Truck Series. We should enter into those this time. And everything else is fine. Alright, and I'll show off the next group of items. This is gonna be about 5 different things, but they're all fairly small paper items, so I figure I'll show them all at once. So first off, fitting that we're doing a truck race, because what I have here is a Rich Bickle 43 truck bumper sticker. I actually got this with my purchase of a custom 1/24 scale, I believe it was the Rich Bickle super truck, not the Jimmy Hemsley one, because I think because the Hemsley one was a legit, the Rich Bickle was a custom, but, you know, pretty cool bumper sticker made by Windcraft. Up next, we have a autographed Christian Fittipaldi NASCAR card. This is from Fittipaldi's brief stint as a driver of the 43 car. One of the very few pieces of Christian Fittipaldi merch I have. Then we have a Bobby Allison signed hero card. That's a painting by Sam Bass. you know, pretty cool item to have. And then I have a 8x10 signed photo of Rick Wilson in the STP-44 Pontiac. I believe I got that off of eBay if I'm remembering correctly. And I also have a signed 8x10 Harry Gant photo here. Now I think I've shown off the Bobby Hamilton shirt before that had the Harry Gant signature. Obviously, I didn't get this Harry Gant in person. It's personalized to someone, but it's a legit signature. But at least I have something that's not going to fade away due to the rigors of washing. Alright. Do some practice here at Eldora. Once we get our practice time, which is there, now we can qualify.
Time to go now. Just like practice, qualifying count. Here we go. Let's see where that puts you.
Pole position is where it puts me. Alright, now let's start the race. Stuart Friesen's failed optical scanning and has to start the back. Clay Greenfield failed pre-race inspection, and Spencer Boyd failed technical inspection.
Alright, be smart out there. Going green. Ready? Green flag, green flag.
Okay. 6 laps.
Time to go. You got this.
Already coming up on the back end of the field. Oh, that is a hornet's nest right there. Yikes.
You got a car line out. All clear. 2 laps left for takeoff. You're all clear up top.
Woo!
You got 1 to go. Still there. Top 3, use it if you need it.
Sorry.
You're all clear up top.
Whew.
Great teamwork. Nice
Hope
job.
I didn't get
Second round yours.
into anyone, but I feel like I might have made contact once or twice. There we go, though. That's Eldora one. Alright. Where next? Because I know the Busch and Cup Series won't be doing the Eldora run. Okay, Natalie Decker. Stan Lund, you know what? You brighten my day every time I see you. Thank you. Clay Greenfield. If anybody so much as touches Stan Lund on the track, they're going to have to answer to me. Hashtag we're best friends. And Dylan Lupton. Hey Stan Lund, you ran another perfect race today. You are amazing. Say, you want to join us for some karaoke later? Sure. Okay. That's that one done. Now then. Darlington. All right. And while we're waiting on that, I'll show off the next couple items. Doing these as a pair because they're both very similar. So what we have here is two more of those vintage NASCAR mugs. They're from 1996, I believe. We have a Kyle Petty Coors Light one. And then we also have a Mark Martin one. And I have a whole bunch of these cups. I don't know if I've got the whole set or not. I actually will need to look into it because if they made a Bobby Hamilton one, especially if it's a silver 43, I'm gonna have to track it down. I don't know who these are made by. I would assume possibly Windcraft. Now on the bottom there's a sticker that says Hunter Manufacturing Group. Overall, really cool mugs though. You may recall I previously showed off the Richard Petty one.
Clear the pit, hammer down.
Alright, let's get our practice lap complete.
You got
Ooh, that was close. And there's our practice goal.
Hammer down. Qualifying. Make it count.
Pole position. Just where I wanted to be. Alright, BJ McLeod's really fast. Cesar Baccarella posted some fast laps, and I won the pole. I don't think I need to worry about McLeod or Cesar Baccarella. Like they say, oh, they're fast, but they're usually way in the back.
Going green. Almost ready. Green's out, man. Let's go. Hold your line. Got one outside. You're almost to the top.
6 laps. Two to go. Whoa. That was a lapse in concentration there on my part. Luckily, I didn't end up earning a stripe there, but I came close. Alright, final lap.
4 to go.
And that guy's far enough behind me that I don't think he can catch up. Not unless I really whiff it bad. There we go. Wow. Okay, that number 15 was BJ McLeod. Out of curiosity, where did Baccarella finish? That was the other one they mentioned by name is... Okay, 27. So I'll probably do this next race. I'll probably stop the recordings and start up a second round of them. Okay, Morgan Shepherd. 10 straight wins? That's impossible. Seriously, 10 straight wins? How did you do that, Stan Lunn? And Austin Cindric. I can't think of anybody I'd rather race than my very good friend Stan Lunn. Alright. And now the Cup race. Another Darlington one. Alright. So, next off, I'll show this off. And I do apologize if I showed this before. I looked at my my list of things. I actually reorganized my list, and this was not on there. This is the 20... I want to say this is 2019 Bubba Wallace... Adam Petty Victory Junction throwback car, obviously 124 scale. It's got the working roof flaps, although one of them doesn't want to deploy right now. Come on, deploy, please. There we go. I was gonna say, you're making me look embarrassed. No opening trunk. The hood does open though. Let me see if I've got something to get it open that won't damage the car, because I do not want to risk damaging it. I could have sworn I had something up here before. Not seeing anything right. Oh, maybe the tip of the pen cap will work. Okay, that won't work that way, so there we go. Okay, got it open. There's the engine. I've always loved this paint scheme. It's a shame we never got to see Adam Petty, you know, make it to the Cup Series, you know, and dominate in a car like this. Okay. Give me a moment. I just want to put the cap back on the pen. Shouldn't end up needing that for any of the other die casts I've got up here, but you never know.
Clear up the pits, hammer down. Inside, all clear.
Alright, there's our practice goal, so let's go get a qualifying lap done.
Let's go. Okay, fast lap here. All right, that's our run. Back to down.
Pole position there too. Good.
NASCAR's in Darlington for the running of the Bojangles Southern 500. This unique egg-shaped oval, known as the track Too Tough to Tame, has become home to the Throwback Weekend. Join us as we celebrate 7 decades of NASCAR.
Oh boy, Kyle Busch is gunning for me. Ooh! I won the pole. And Landon Castle failed optical scanning, and he's running a very cool Sterling Marlin throwback, I see.
You're coming to the green. Be ready. Ready.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
You got room. You're clear.
So 15 laps. I do believe I caught a glimpse of Bubba Wallace running the aforementioned Adam Petty paint scheme when they showed her. Oh goody, Kyle Busch is in second. Well, sorry to break it to you, Bushy, but you're not winning this one. His car's white today. do believe we're going to catch the field before the end of this one. 11 more laps. I know Busch has got to be getting sick and tired of this 22 car. It's okay. Next year he'll have a different number beating him all year. I am curious though. Once I switch over, are they just going to put Logano back in this one? No, I am curious how many wins I've got. I'll have to check that before the next race starts. Okay, we're gaining a nice little gap on Busch. I'd say with about 5 to go, we'll be at the very back of the field. Catch him, not back there fighting for position. Hopefully we don't lap Bubba, but if we do, we'll get to see that awesome paint scheme. Okay, Joey Gase. Past him. Murray's right ahead of us.
Stay on the bottom. Clear eye, clear eye. Clear all around there. Car high, careful.
Woo!
You're clear there.
That was a move! Sacrificed a bit of speed, but I got by them all without getting into any of them. I'd like to see you try that, Busch. Also, I didn't see Bubba in there, so that makes me happy that he maybe isn't.
Careful, still there. You're all clear on top there.
Sorry, Gone. You kinda got up in my line. Mark Martin inspired for Ryan Newman. Jimmy Johnson's ahead. I believe, if I remember right, this throwback was inspired by a truck that he drove.
Careful, still there. Clear all around.
I see what I think is the Bubba Wallace throwback car up there. Right, sorry, Hemrick. No, sorry. Please save it. Chase Elliott. And a throwback to his dad, Almirola, and a throwback to Tony Stewart. And that is the car I thought it was up there. definitely need to be careful. I do not want to get into him. Hate that I had to lap him, but...
Still there. You're clear all around there. White flag, bring it home.
Final lap. I do believe that was a Wendell Scott throwback I just blew by. And the one ahead of us, the last one we'll possibly get to see in this race. I'll have to figure out how to change paint schemes too, because I want to be able to change my paint scheme depending on the race. Like, next year, when I'm driving for Petty in the 43 here, I want to be able to actually drive that throwback. Alright, that's a Southern 500 win. Alright. See who said what, and then we'll stop the recordings and start up fresh ones. Michael McDowell. As usual, Stan Lund was amazing at Darlington. Stan Lund is just the best, and I'm super excited because we're going fishing together this weekend. Alright. So, a Busch and a Cup race. Indianapolis. Okay, let me stop the recordings and start up new ones. And we're back. Starting a second recording right now. Okay, recording has been started. I just want to check something. $142 wins so far. That is a lot. Okay, we'll prepare the Speedway car. In the road course. Okay, and this is a speedway. I thought so. Okay, and while we're waiting for that to load up, I'll show off the next item here. Another 1/24 scale. This one being a 2006 Bobby Labonte STP Dodge. Okay, come on, hood. I know you open. There we go. Show off the engine we got here. Front wheel steer. Obviously, the paint scheme itself is reminiscent, not a throwback, but reminiscent to John Andretti's 1999 car. The roof flaps do deploy. Nothing else opens on it, though. This is RCCA die-cast. Pretty good die-cast, though. I don't have a ton of Bobby Labonte ones, so it's nice to have one of the coolest ones. And oh boy, I thought that chair was breaking on me for a moment. Okay, let's go practice. I'm not so good at Indy, so...
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
Hopefully we can do good, at least in the Cup side. The best thing about the win total is, before the end of this year, we're going to be up to 150 wins, which means next year, not like literally next year, although probably next year as well, but we'll end up getting our 200th win. I just hope to God it comes in the 43 car. Like, it's such a thing that once I get close, like, I may stop winning in the other series just to be like, okay, let's get that win for the 43.
Still there? You got room. You're clear.
Alright, that's our practice goal we needed. Gotta remember for the next, for the very next race we do, I gotta look into changing the paint scheme. So that might be something I can do before the start of the race weekend. Be like, okay, I want this paint scheme this time. You know, if this race that coming up next is the Brickyard 400, I could potentially win 2 crown jewels in one episode. I think I'd even title the episode Back-to-Back Crown Jewels. Fourth. Well, we can make something work from there, I think. Josh Williams, Cole Custer, and Noah Gregson are the ones ahead of us. Matt Mills is a friend, Jeffrey Earnhardt is a pal, and Mike Harmon gave up qualifying for new tires.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Be ready here. Green's out, let's go. Inside.
more laps. Oh, they caught up quite a bit with that little mistake. Gotta keep my head in the game.
Here we go. White flag, bring it home.
All right, final lap. There we go. Barring some freak of nature, victory is mine.
Nice work today. Capture flag.
Alright, that's another contract completed successfully. Josh Williams. Hey Stan Lund, you ran another perfect race today. You're amazing. Say, you want to join us for some karaoke later? Sure. Alright. I assume this will be Indianapolis as well. Probably Brickyard 400. Yeah. That being said, before doing that, I want to see if I can switch out the car. Ah, yes! There we go. I figured out how to change the paint scheme. It only took, I believe this is episode 25 or 26 of the series to figure it out. Alright. And while we're heading to the event, I'll show off the next item. Next off is one more Funko Pop, this one being Chase Elliott. This is the last of my 4 NASCAR Funko Pops, with the others having been shown off before being Dale Earnhardt, Richard Petty, and Bubba Wallace. Now, they may have made another Chase Elliott Pop, because some of the drivers, they did alternative outfits. I really should track down the Bill Elliott one at some point, though, because I liked Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. Looking around for something. Not sure where I ended up putting it, but I thought I had a Bill Elliott hat up here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was going to say, I could have sworn I actually had that. That's going to be the next thing I show off.
All right, now dig, dig, dig.
Nice to actually be able to have a different paint scheme for once. Although, different paint scheme is kind of a point of view. Because when it came to Joey Logano and Austin Cedric's paint schemes for a while, there was very little variety. Like this one, you know, yeah, the colors are different, but the basic scheme is still the same. Like, oh, there's the triple, the lines. It's like, yeah, I get maybe it's a little easier to tell, but whew, that was a little hairy. So either this race will be the last one before the playoffs, or the next Cup race will. Yeah, I don't know how many more races I'm going to do before I call this episode. Like, I do intend to do the Bill Elliott hat, and probably the other thing that I have there. Okay, that's the practice lap done.
Let's go now.
Alright. Let's see if we can get a pole position, or at least another fourth. If I can get fourth again, I think I can pass him going into turn one. Though third, I think, would be even better, because then I'm on the bottom immediately. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do when it comes to the next season. Like, obviously I'm going to do Daytona, because if I can win the Daytona 500 in the Kings 43, I'm going to be super happy. But after that, I might do a bit off camera, at least until I get to where the 200th win would be. You know, maybe certain crown jewel races. I might do like the Darlington throwback one.
Alright, that's it.
Second. Okay, not bad. Oh goody, that fucker got the pole. He ain't staying there.
NASCAR makes its way to Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Big Machine Vodka Brickyard 400. It's always great coming back here, and this is the final stop of the regular season. So for those drivers on the outside looking in, kissing the brakes would sure feel good today.
Kyle Busch won the pole. Larson failed optical scanning, starts at the back, and Brendan Gaughan crashed during qualifying. Ooh, I'm on the outside, so I could theoretically turn almost immediately. Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go race to kiss the bricks, boys! Oh! That may cost me the win, but I don't care.
Careful, still there.
Oh, that was perfect. Right at the start.
Stay low. Careful, still there.
And yeah, I could have raced him legit, but I hate him. So, if I can wreck him, it makes me happy.
Time to go. This time out. Still there.
There we go. To the lead. Took me a little longer to get there, mostly because I slowed myself up by getting into him at the beginning. Wonder if anyone else is going to be upset, like, hey, what the hell, Stan Lund? It's the simple things. gained a little distance on them, I think. And they're back. Three more laps. I wonder where he's going to end up finishing. Two to go. Oh, this is a bad corner. Alright. Can I get myself a Brickyard 400 win like Bubba did earlier this year? Okay, I think they're far enough behind me. As long as I don't have a terrible set of corners, I should be okay.
You got one to go.
Oh, good. I got a good entry in that time. Good entry, good exit. Gain some distance. Oh, I can see the back of the field, but I'm not going to catch him. One more turn. Also, I think I might have forgotten to do a boogity for this one. I'll have to double check when I watch, but oh well. If I did, maybe I'll record a soundbite and insert it in.
Great job, driver. Checkered flag's in the air. It's yours.
Okay. I want to watch this replay. It's like, boom! Oh, that is awesome! I love that! Oh, where did he finish? Second to last and a lap down. I didn't even see that I lapped him. Oh, that's awesome. Poor Clint Boyer. He didn't deserve that, but oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, and Bush has slipped down in the point standings. Oh, wait. I think that's also because of the chase thing. Maybe. We'll see. Get to kiss the bricks. Be nice if they actually showed that part of the celebration, but they won't. Oh, hey, look, there's the 43 car. Drove the Aftershocks car this time. Do I get an achievement now or no? Made the playoffs and there's an achievement. Playing with the big boys. Earned a spot in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. Bush is gonna be mad. The playoffs start in the Monster Energy Series. Many experts agree Stan Lund has a chance to win it all. We got some video messages from Alex Bowman first off.
Hey, congrats on making it into the playoffs. Good luck.
Thank you. Matt DeBenedetto.
Hey, congrats on making it in the playoffs. Good luck.
Thank you. Arco Marola.
You made the playoffs. That is a feat. Congratulations.
Thank you. William Byron.
Hey, congrats on making the playoffs. Good luck.
Thank you. Joey Logano.
Hey, congratulations on making it into the playoffs. Now that the real work begins. Good luck.
Austin Dillon. Congrats on making the playoffs, Stan Lund. Jimmy Johnson. Incredible work out there, Stan Lund. How does it feel to be a Monster Energy Series playoff driver? Hashtag playoff driver. Feels pretty good. And Kyle Busch. Seriously, Stan Lund? You ran me over to win the race? Me? Oh, it's on! Hashtag I'm coming for you. Well, hashtag I'm so scared. Hashtag Kyle Busch. Alright, Truck Series race now. Yeah, I'll probably do these 3 races, or at least 2 of them, and that'll be it for this episode. Okay, Michigan. It's a speedway. All right. And while we're waiting, I'll show off the next item. What we got here is a vintage, I would say 1995 or 94 Bill Elliott McDonald's 94 hat. Obviously, pretty nice vintage hat here. Really love how you got, you know, the whole car there, not just the number, you know, or and whatnot, you know. Back then, they made some really nice hats. They don't make them quite so nice anymore, I don't think. Yeah, I think maybe the next step is the next race might be the end. I think I'll hold off on. Like, I've got 3 things left to show, but I got other things I gotta do today too. Although the allure of being able to finish off the I haven't decided yet. Let's get through this race at Michigan first. Oh, that was so wonderful, though. Just being able to hook Kyle Busch right at the very start. If that had been a short track, probably would have blocked up the entire track.
Watch your speed, please.
that's a practice goal set, so now we can move on to qualifying.
Time to go now.
Like, I think it'll depend on how quick this and the next race go. If they're fairly quick, then I probably will take care of the cup race too.
Okay, fast lap here.
Yeah, I do believe I did forget to do the boogity for the Brickyard. It's okay, I got a good one in mind. I'll record it after and I'll insert it in. Obviously, me telling you all this means that you'll know by the time you get to here, oh, he actually forgot to say the boogity. It'll also probably be evident based on the fact that you won't see my mouth move when I say it, because I'm not going to go that far to pretend to hit the accelerator and stuff. Pole position. Alright, Stuart Friesen's car's really fast. Well, truck. Ross Chastain failed optical scanning, and Todd Gilliland failed pre-race inspection.
Coming to the green, Robert. Be ready. Ready.
Alright.
You got room. You're clear.
4 laps. Almost done with this one. Yeah, I just realized something. I'm driving a Chevy in the Truck Series. I'm driving a Toyota in the Push Series, and I'm driving a Ford in the Cup Series. Like, each series, I've got a different manufacturer.
Alright, let's go. White flag.
Alright, final lap, so we get this one done, then like I said, I'm definitely going to show off one more item for sure. After that though, I still haven't decided if I'm going to do that cup race or not. Like, if I do it, I can show off one more item and get my first win of the playoffs, maybe. I think it'll depend on where the Cup Series is. Like, if it's at a very hard track, maybe I won't. Alright, there's Truck Series playoffs apparently have started. Like, there was never any doubt I was going to be making the playoffs. Now, whether or not I win the championship, that could be debated. Though, in terms of the truck and the Busch, I think it's highly likely. I'm not going to say that about the Cup Series yet. Just because the competition there is a lot stiffer. Okay, Clay Greenfield sent a video.
Congratulations on making the playoffs. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. And Stuart Friesen. Hey Stan Lund, you ran another perfect race today. You were amazing. Say, you want to join us for some karaoke later? Sure. So, Vegas is next. Huh. That's a speedway. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that that speedway car is good, because otherwise might not have made it so well. Everything else is good, so... Alright. So I'll show this one off next. This is a 1996, I believe, Dale Earnhardt Olympics 124 scale. Yeah, Atlanta 96. Has an opening hood to show off the engine. Steerable front wheels, so as you can see, they're a little on the loose side. May have to look into that, see if I can tighten that up a bit. Those are the only moving features on it, though. You know, no roof flaps even molded in, let alone opening. No opening tailgate. I want to say this is a Revell. Yep, Revell. I was right. Overall, pretty nice car. You know, very nice paint scheme. Very iconic paint scheme for Dale Sr. Alright.
Clear the pit, hammer down.
3.
Still there?
Might have killed my practice lap.
Clear high, bud.
Nope, it did not, so that's good.
Let's go.
Alright, let's get our qualifying lap done, then get this race done, and then I'll make the ultimate decision of whether we're stopping after this race or doing the cup race too.
Okay, fast lap here. All right, qualifying's over. Good job.
4th. Okay. Oh, I didn't look to see who was at the start of it. Morgan Shepherd's having a great weekend. Noah Gregson won the pole. And Cole Custer had to change an engine.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Ready? Green flag, big flag. Inside. You're clear over there, man. Clear high, bud. All right, you're clear there.
Alright. See about winning this race, and then I'll make my decision whether the episode ends with this one or if we squeeze one more in. Alright. Almost 2 laps to go. I've got a sizable enough lead that I don't believe there's going to be any complications. Alright, one more time around. Alright. I don't think I've lost a single race this episode. Alright, where is the next race and how many laps? If it's Vegas and it's 8 laps, maybe like it's 50 minutes into this recording, which is about the time the footage gets a bit wonky. Ah, and that was the last. So all 3 playoffs have now started. Alright, Josh Bilicki. Look who's in the playoffs. It's Stan Lund. Congrats. Thank you. Brandon Brown.
Congratulations. You made the playoffs. I think you can win the whole thing. Go get it.
Probably. I won it last year. Cole Custer.
Congrats on making it into the playoffs. Keep it up.
Noah Gregson.
Congrats on making the playoffs. Don't celebrate yet. You still got a long way to go.
Well, 10 races. Tyler Reddick. My best friend in the whole world is Stan Lund. Such a great, clean, and professional driver. Thank you. Alright, so where is the cup race? Vegas, 11 laps. You know, as much as I would like to be doing that, I just don't really want to put that much more time into this episode. So I do think I'm going to stop it here. Obviously, I'll have this race done in the next episode, whenever that is. I do hope everyone enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming this one. But that's going to do it for today. Until next time, peace, everybody.